Oh.
So quiet. Do you think they forgot? I don't know who's voicing in here, but there's no text for who's talking. Forget a royal visitation. No one could make such a blunder, princess.
Princess?
Well, I guess I should just go in then.
Whoa!
This is what happened when Donkey Kong Bonanza was reviewed.
Alan, why? You know what? They did it. They made the lobby.
They didn't make a lobby.
It's pretty fucking good. This is the start button.
Wait, Link can talk?
No, he's thinking. He's not talking. You think that dude,
also, wait.
Yeah,
I was gonna be a defense attorney.
yeah.
I don't even know.
I think that after so many years of doing this, I'd be used to the stress. What is the court record? Oh, there it is. Proof that I can stand in court as an attorney.
What, like the light? Is that the?
Yeah, that looks like the light medallion.
Yeah, light medallion.
So I know nothing about
Profiles.
I know nothing about Legend of Zelda, so yeah.
Malon. How is she? Wait.
27.
Malon? No,
Oh.
this can't. This is even way past the future Malon.
My longtime friend and the defendant in this case. Talon, deceased,
No!
the victim, owner of Lon Lon Ranch and Malon's loving father. That's all we
I
get.
like
Oh,
that they have profiles.
oh, we had evidence. I forgot. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, no, that is it.
That's our evidence.
So why am I shaking? Ah, guess it's a lot worse when it's your friend's life that's on the line. Come on, gotta look professional. She can't see you like this. Speaking of her, though, where is she anyway? Hey, yeah. Not doing that.
Huh? Was it, attorney? The trial hasn't started yet.
But it will be soon, right? Would you happen to know why my client isn't here yet? I didn't get to speak much with her when she was arrested, so I was hoping I could at least exchange a word with her now.
Well, you weren't the only one with that idea. I believe she is currently in the prosecutor's lobby.
What?
Who's the prosecutor?
He wanted to talk to her as well. I don't know.
I guess
Must be
Ganon.
Vigo.
I guess Ganon. What?
I'm pretty sure at this point Ganon is sealed in the Light Realm.
I don't know. You know, you never
I
know.
will say it probably is limited to Ocarina of Time and Majora.
Yeah.
What is up with this guy?
It's Skull Kid.
Bars me from the crime scene, blocks my detention center visits, and now this?
Not to worry, she'll definitely be here before the trial.
Great. That'll be a joyous 5 minutes indeed. There's nothing I can do but wait.
He has the judge nightmare.
Okay, this is ridiculous. How much longer can he keep her?
Ah, see, there she is. No need to get all worked up. You huffy.
Take it away, Pierce.
Yeah, take it.
No! Shit! No! Shit! No!
I guess that's a definitive no.
Okay.
Pierce is just kind of
something-
hearing that.
Is
Yeah,
something
just
wrong?
here.
Did I hear something? Shouting?
Yeah, me.
So much for looking professional. No, don't worry. Everything's fine.
Huh.
This is Malon. Ever since we met in Hyrule Castle Town all those years ago, we've been great friends. Her heart's in
Maybe
the
this
right
alternate
place.
ending.
No,
This
she
is a
cared
fourth
deeply.
timeline. Everything's fine. Why do you look so worried?
Don't. I'm Link and I'm fine.
how did the investigation go? Did you find anything?
She's got Maya's animations.
Of course she does! This is perfect. I love this.
Yeah, the investigation. I found tons of groundbreaking stuff. Particularly that my opponent's a real scumbag.
Oh, good.
What did the prosecutor want from you anyway?
I guess he is in one. Well, it was mostly just threats.
What?
Happy
He kept
bass
explaining in
salesman.
detail. He kept explaining in detail what'll happen to me if I'm found guilty.
Uh-huh. Doesn't sound like a vital discussion that needed to happen right before the trial. Probably just did that so we wouldn't have much time to talk.
You believe in me, right? I didn't do it. I never.
Of
Oh,
course
God, choices.
I believe you. Well... Although, I'll be honest,
No choice.
things aren't looking very good right now. It's the illusion of choice.
Oh, my paper.
What's that you got there?
Oh, this is just a pictograph of father I carry around.
Oh, God.
I can't
Hey,
believe
Ingo!
he's gone.
Hey there.
Okay. I wonder who's like the primary. I feel like Gingo is the primary suspect to
Probably.
me, but like maybe he could be a red herring. What if it's Epona?
It's Epona. It was Epona the entire time.
Of course. Can't believe he's gone.
No, it's just the super cuckoos.
Wish I knew how to cheer her up right now. Not very good at handling emotional clients, you don't say.
Yeah?
Hey, you know, that pictograph could be really useful for the trial.
Oh? How so?
Well, you look so happy together. I can present it to show that you two had a great relationship.
You really think so?
I
Where
don't
am I
know.
looking?
I'm throwing shit at the wall, Malin. I'm sorry.
Well, here you go then.
Oh, that's cute. At least I'll be walking in there with something other than my badge. But wait, you shouldn't just be idly chatting. Anyway, there's not much time left. I know it's hard to talk about, but could you tell me what exactly happened? I don't stand much chance if I don't know your version of the story.
I understand. Unfortunately, there really isn't much to. The trial is starting! Defendant attorney, please enter the courtroom at once. I've watched The Sopranos.
Oh, shouldn't have said that stuff about having no chance. That's what he's got. Alright, everything will be fine. The prosecutor has been playing me for a fool since this began, but sooner or later, his arrogance will be his undoing. Let's head inside.
Who is he?
Who is this man? My name is Link. I've been a defense attorney for the last 7 years.
Hold on, I'm
Wait,
doing
say
number
that again?
calcs.
Holy.
He was 10
7
then.
years.
So since Malin was 20,
Okay, so 3 years have passed since Ganon has died. If we're in future timeline.
died.
If we're in normal timeline, 10 years have passed.
I'm saying
It's
this is a fourth timeline.
I've won my fair share of
Third
cases.
and fourth timelines.
And lost some too, but this one is personal. So much at stake here. Not only do I have to save Malin's life, I've got to find out who did this to Talon. Talon, he was always so kind. He didn't deserve this. I need to do him justice. I can't lose this! It's Ganon.
Oh, no, it's Ganondorf. It's different from Ganon.
Shut up. Bird. Court is now in session for the trial of Malin of
Why is
Long
Sage-
Ranch.
Ralph,
Why isn't the sage the judge?
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Dragmire.
Dragmire?
I sincerely doubt that.
No, you see, it's, OC.
Well, that is his last name, I think. Like
What?
Yeah, it is.
Ganondorf? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were they thinking? Pitting me against some pathetic kid?
I've been a defense attorney for 7 years, apparently.
Yeah. minute, kid, who gives you the right to... Still your tongue. You bring shame upon the fine color of your hair, vile woman.
What?
Jeez, isn't your race all women? Before long, the world shall know the horrible deeds you committed. Let us not prolong the inevitable. Wait, also, I mean, if he's trying to get justice, why is he? No, I don't even want to think about it. Let us not prolong the inevitable. Shall we begin?
The Dragmire appears in the English instruction manual for A Link to the Past and the official Zelda website in 2017.
Cool.
Work.
Does it mean anything to me?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Now, this court is no place to be exchanging insults. Since the prosecution here seems ready as well, let's hear their opening statement.
The opening statement shall also be the closing one.
Oh my god, he's so fucking cool.
The girl did it! It's obvious! She killed her own father in cold blood.
What if he's just, what if he's just a pain? And then there's an even bigger...
Who'd be the one on top?
I don't know.
Also, she could have the ranch to herself. Couldn't wait for the old fool to die
Holy
naturally,
shit.
couldn't you? You greedy little rat.
I see why they chose Ganon.
Of course, he's perfect. Other than he's, like...
Your Honor, can't allow this man to verbally abuse the defendant like this.
Objection! Ha! She committed murder, kid. She deserves every bit of scorn she gets.
I do believe a little less commentary wouldn't go amiss.
Bah! I assure you, old man, you will change your opinion once you see all the damning evidence.
God, his finger's so long.
Who is this guy? How can he speak to the judge like that?
Ganondorf Dragmire. Looks like I've been lucky to avoid meeting this man until now. The stories I've heard about him must be true. A boorish barbarian of a man hailing from the Gerudo province. Apparently he prides himself on the nearly clean streak he's cultivated for decades. All while disrespecting everyone in the court, including the judge.
I think he's a Von Karma.
Especially the judge. I've even heard some attorneys refer to him as the King of Evil.
Look at Link's thinking face. Well, I wonder what's
Nintendo,
for dinner.
Why aren't you making this? This is just another Zelda game.
Definitely has that look. At the very least, wears full armor to court.
Oh man, they should have given him a suit.
Very well, please present your case to the court.
Huff! You don't seem to like me talking, so I'll just let the detective present the beat.
Who's the detective?
I guess we'll
Impa!
see. Bring Impa of the Sheikah Force to the stand.
Let's fucking go. Oh, here we go. The first battle. I know Impa. She's quite a competent detective. Which worries me. Please let her have made a mistake just this once. No. Nuh-uh. My wife Impa.
I remember seeing this. That's a good costume. That's a good costume. Alright, state your name and whatever it is you pretend to do.
Oh my god. You never change, do you, prosecutor?
Any possible change would be for the worst. Now stop wasting time. Name and occupation.
Oh man. Very well. I am Impa, head detective of the Sheikah Force Homicide Division.
True for now, at least. Well, what are you waiting for? Start talking. You were the one assigned to the case, so you should know all about it. What calamity has befallen our fair kingdom?
I don't know. You? Still can't be bothered to give a proper opening statement? I suppose I can do the prosecutor's job for him this time, for the sake of an unbiased look.
Please go ahead, Detective.
The incident happened early yesterday morning on Lon Lon Ranch, a local supplier of goods located just south of Castletown. The current owner of the homestead, Talon, was found dead in his ranch house.
A tragic loss for our kingdom. I've seen the
We
man
have a
around.
ferry. We could revive him.
That only works for long. Quite, the owner was a rather important figure in the local community. In any case, we were alerted to the scene of the murder by the Royal Guard, who were there on official business. Why?
Official business? Why?
As I understand, the ranch provides the kingdom with vital services. To ensure it is operating as it should, and as a gesture of appreciation, the Crown orders a visitation to the ranch every year.
I see. A scheduled annual visit. Continue, Detective.
When the Sheikah force arrived, they found the victim bleeding out onto the floor. Next to him lay his daughter, Malin, breathing but unresponsive. After a thorough investigation, we arrested her, as she was deemed the only possible culprit. That about covers the gist of what happened.
It was a Poe.
Very nice and succinct. Keep that up and perhaps you'll keep your job.
Impa will kill you.
Oh, I don't think the good detective here has to worry much about that, given she is the head of the department. Which reminds me, why is the head of detectives herself on a case like this? Are the other detectives unavailable?
Yes.
That would be because I have been assigned to this case by order of the King of Hyrule himself. The King!
The king himself assigned you? That doesn't happen very often, does it?
You are correct, Your Honor. I'm not usually involved in field work like this. This time, however, the King felt it necessary because of who was involved.
Who is involved? Is the death of a ranch worker really such a concern for the king?
Well, as I said, Lon Lon Ranch is a very important supplier of goods, to be sure. Like, yeah, of course.
Is it because the princess found it?
But that's not who I meant. I imagine the king wanted the top investigators on this job because it was the royal princess herself.
Rosu,
Discovered the
why
crime.
did you write this game?
No. Listen, just because my name is LOZ, and I named myself after the series.
Legend of Zelda universe.
Order! The royal princess Zelda witnessed the crime.
Ha! And there you have it.
Well, no, she witnessed
That is my report from the scene!
the aftermath.
This case rides on the princess's own words. To doubt it would be to doubt your own royalty.
You know what? We should do that. We should do that more. Oh, this is bad. Can't really object to that. Why not? Pussy.
Very well. If the princess is testifying today, it's better we don't make her needlessly wait. Detective, please testify about exactly why the defendant was arrested.
It's all in Hyrulean.
I'm pretty sure that was inaccurate. Accurate words. They weren't just random.
Yeah.
It is with regret that I agree with Dragmire. All the evidence points towards this girl being the culprit. He determined that the murder definitely took place inside of the ranch house. There were only 3 people on the ranch: the victim, the defendant, and a worker who has an alibi for the time of the crime.
It didn't go.
The defendant was found unconscious, right in front of the victim, who was bleeding out onto the floor. Furthermore, she was holding a weapon. Without a doubt, that's what was used to kill the victim. She seems like such a bright girl. It's almost unfortunate. Now you Ace Attorney veterans know what we about to do. Question.
Everything.
Press. Dating. Wait.
Oh,
Yeah, no. Someone had to make the joke. If you weren't, I would.
I mean, this outfit on her?
That's
Yeah.
pretty good, yeah. Your Honor, I would like to submit these pieces of evidence to the court. First, I have the autopsy report performed by the Crown's top coroner.
Who?
The top coroner.
The top corner.
The top coroner,
Dippy,
Pierce.
probably. It's probably Dippy.
Yeah, fair. I don't trust him as a coroner.
Well, how about a read?
He did his job.
Here's what we determined to be the murder weapon, which we took from the defendant's hands.
What, was he fucking hacked? He was hacked to death?
Make sure we had the correct weapon, we conducted a very thorough investigation.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Stuck it back into him. Yep, it fit, I guess. Naturally, we searched everyone and thoroughly examined the ranch and its vicinity. Nothing unusual was found, but to be safe, we also checked the ranch's inventory list to see whether anything was missing. The list matches the items we found on the ranch exactly. Nothing. But the saw had fresh blood on it.
Sorry, we were using it to cut a jam tree.
Whoop.
Oh,
Nope,
yeah.
give me back.
See their profile. Wait.
No,
I
how
wanna
old
see
is
infos.
everyone?
Hold on, we'll do
Yeah.
this first.
Alrighty.
Deep, irregular wound made with a sharp metal object. Victim died from a loss of blood no later than 8 in the morning.
Okay.
Exposed murder weapon found in Malon's hands, clean of blood. List
That's
of
weird.
equipment on the ranch. Press A for the details. Ooh. Hey, Ingo.
Oh, buckets.
Rakes, garden
One wood
hose,
saw.
buckets, hammers, knives, wood saws, one piece of a wood saw.
Saddles, horseshoes, axes, brooms, scythes, shovels, flails, trowels, post pounders. That's actually you. Drag harrows. That's actually me. Water hoses. That's Pierce. Wheelbarrows, horse carts, towing harnesses, cow nose rings.
You gotta
Wait a
have all
second,
that
those
stuff.
cow nose rings.
Judge, we don't know the age of the judge.
Of course.
A jolly
He's too
old man. Has presided over some of my cases. Gannon is 59.
Rude to others, easily angered.
Yeah. Impa is
Yeah.
34.
I like that she has like a coat on now. And a hat.
That does sound quite compelling. This must have been a truly terrifying scene.
Dying from a wound made by a weapon like this is extremely painful. I should know. This
I
only
got a
helps to
sword in the
prove
head.
This only helps to prove the defendant's vicious.
Viciousness. She's 27. You know. At this rate, they're going to paint Malon as some sort of heartless monster.
27-year-olds are not sweet.
There's one more thing I feel I should mention for the sake of completeness. Shortly after we arrived at the ranch, a courier showed up to take some milk shipments.
Of course, business must go on.
Even if there was a murder.
Is this really necessary to enter into evidence, though?
Yes.
The shipments did end up leaving the ranch, so I feel it bears mentioning.
The weapons in one of those shipments.
The contents checked before you let them go? Naturally, who do you take us for? Even though the worker handling the shipments did get quite worked up about it, we cracked all of the boxes open to check what was inside. In the end, it didn't even matter.
Very well. Thank you for the thoroughness, Detective.
Hmm.
Can we 3D check them? Dang it.
Just some orders of milk that left the ranch for a little while
If
after
they
the crime.
had like a 3D viewer in this, I would be like,
That'd be
I
sick.
mean, like actually,
I mean, it wouldn't be
'cause,
that
like,
hard since it is.
yeah, you
Ocarina
could
of
just
Time.
use the Mario 64 thing, because like same
the
engine.
Mario 64 face morph.
Yeah. So what happens now?
Well, this is where I step in and perform a cross-examination.
Ah, great. How does that work?
Press.
Can you explain what you're going to be doing?
I press. Can't hurt to go over this again. There's no time.
There's no time.
I've
Aw.
played an Ace Attorney. There's no time for that. We have to get started right away.
There's no time to explain.
Oh, alright then. I'll just try my best to follow along.
That's a good Maya clone.
You know what you're doing.
I sure hope so.
That's a good Phoenix clone.
The defense is ready to cross-examine the witness.
Ah, you know this team is British if they're putting the C in defense.
They
A
had
waste of time.
They had a U in honor a couple times.
Yep. Feel like I'm
Yeah.
playing Leighton.
I sincerely hope you're not implying that standard court procedure is a waste of time, Mr. Dragmeyer. In any case, we're ready, defense. Please begin the cross-examination.
Dun, dun.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah! Let's go!
That's freaking sick.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Arrest! What makes you think she's the culprit?
Objection! She's just about to tell
Oh my
you.
God.
Keep quiet and listen!
Look at that fucking face, dude. Huh, right, sorry. Indeed, as I was saying. And just how did you do that? It's quite simple. There was no blood found anywhere else. Had the victim been attacked at some other location, we'd expect a trail of leading to the scene. Couldn't the killer have just cleaned it all up? Certainly not. The path to the ranch house at Lon Lon Ranch is not paved in any way. Cleaning blood off the ground would require disturbing the soil, naturally, but nothing of the sort.
Ah! There wouldn't have been enough time to pull that off anyway.
Likely true. Right, it sounds like the location of the crime scene is pretty firm, but I'm not giving up yet. Three people, you say?
Guess that would have to be Mr. Ingo. Let me stop you before you start getting too excited. If you had listened to the rest of what the detective said, you'd notice she had mentioned an alibi.
Yeah, what's the alibi, dickweed?
Cow.
Indeed, we're pretty certain that the ranch worker couldn't have been involved. Well, what is this alibi? You might remember that I brought up some outgoing milk shipments. Well, the worker Ingo was in charge of them. He left the ranch house first thing in the morning and was busy preparing the shipments after that. A likely story. Is that so? Surely he could have gotten away from that for one really quick little murder.
Objection! Bah, this wouldn't have just been a quick little murder, as you so crudely put it. He'd have to have taken steps to hide his involvement, too. There was definitely not enough time for that.
Unfortunately, I agree.
Preparing a shipment is a lot of work. You have to milk all the cows, clean all the bottles, pour the milk into them, arrange all in crates, and finally load them up all onto a wagon. Usually had to do it together with father to finish before the courier arrived.
The shipments were already ready when we arrived at the ranch. When we checked the boxes, they were all fully loaded with filled milk bottles. However, what if, say, they were
milked
already
Talon.
done? They milked Talon.
Okay.
They
Whichever
killed
direction.
him through just jerking him off too much.
Heck no break.
He was drained of all fluids. All.
Now, this Ingo was able to do the work of two people all on his own? Isn't that a bit odd?
Objection! Odd or not, he evidently did just that. He's a man dedicated to his job.
Are you sure about that?
Or perhaps the girl and her father are just very...
I love the laugh. This whole thing seems awfully suspicious if you ask me, but I guess I have nothing to dispute it with. The defendant was found. Yeah, hold on though. Hold on. Malin fainted? She doesn't do that. Correct. We couldn't get her to wake for a long time. Eventually, we decided to administer a healing fairy so she could be questioned. Is it the fairies?
There you go.
Oh my god.
I assume like fairies are used in case you knock out, not dead.
Dead. I guess finding the body was just that much of a shock, huh? Yeah, it's her father.
Ha! Probably just pretending, trying to make it look like she had merely found the body.
In any event, and how can you be so sure of this? Look, the autopsy report.
Deep, regular wound made with a sharp metal object.
Wait, why do you have that? Why do you have that?
Because I'm allowed to hold
Why is it so small?
No, you can't hold that.
It's only small to me. Might be big if I hand it to you.
Size difference. It's almost the only sharp implement on the ranch in the ranch house that could produce such a wound. And as I've already mentioned, I also looked closely at all other sharp objects from the ranch. None had recent blood on them. Even the household knives, yeah, see. That still doesn't necessarily mean the saw was the murder weapon, though. Maybe the real culprit hid the real one.
Objection! Oh yeah, prove it then! Show us the real murder weapon!
I'll fucking show it to you and I'll stick it up your ass. And I'll kiss you. I definitely don't have any way to do that. Still, something bothers me about that saw.
So you have nothing? Huh, what a waste of time.
I'm getting information.
She was stupid, actually.
She sure is. Stupid, that is.
Yet she murdered her father in cold blood. How curious.
Curious.
Perhaps you're just bad judges of character, both of you.
No way!
Huh, Do you see anything wrong yet?
Yeah, he exists.
Well, usually it's difficult to find anything wrong with the basic facts of the case. That said, I do think I saw one small thing.
Yeah, face attorney, all right.
Yep. Really? That's great. I didn't get the pun.
It sure is, because I've got to poke all the holes I can find before the princess gets here.
Nice of us for the princess to invite us, eh, Luigi? Hey, Ingo?
Hello, Mario.
Holding weapon without a
I
doubt.
greeted my roommate with that, like, every day. For a whole year. With the Hello Mario from
Hello, Mario.
Talking about penis.
I can't.
I mean, why is it clean of blood?
I don't know.
That's the thing. It's like,
up.
Why would it be?
Up? Okay.
Yeah.
Huh? This seems like a fairly large oversight. I just want to make sure of something. The state the saw is currently in is how you found it at the crime scene? That's correct. That's strange, considering how much the victim bled out and how deep his wound was. Why is there no blood on the supposed murder weapon?
Oh, hey. This music. Ha! Is that all you have?
Huh?
Naturally, the prosecution has an explanation for why the saw is clean. Behold! This cloth was found in the defendant's other hand!
Sure.
Updated autopsy report. As you can plainly see, it is stained with blood.
Is
Oh
it
my-
Talon's
The,
blood?
the defendant simply wiped the murder weapon in a futile attempt to hide her involvement.
Well, but
Oh my
hold
God,
on.
this-
She passed out. Malin was trying to hide her involvement. Why didn't she just leave the crime scene?
Ah! Obviously, she was trying to hide the body before the royal visitation ranch. Unfortunately for her, it just so happened that the delegation arrived quite a bit earlier than scheduled. In a panic, she quickly wiped the saw off and pretended to faint to make it look like she just stumbled upon the scene.
Young lady, things are not looking good for you right now. Court accepts the bloodied cloth into evidence.
Let me see that. Let me get a taste of it.
Lick, it tastes like jam.
Found clutched by Malin at the crime scene. Supposedly, she wiped the saw clean with this?
Yeah, how do you...
So, what's the story with this cloth?
Well, as I was doing a final check around the ranch, I noticed the part of the fence, of the
The
fence
fence?
around the horse.
Let's get it.
I mean, she should
Get
have.
it. Yeah,
she
she
should
should,
have
yeah.
a southern name. Around the horse paddock was damaged. Not entirely sure when that happened, honey, but sometimes one of the horses just get a bit too rousy, you know?
She's got a
Rowdy.
fucking lot of heart vibes.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was about to
exactly.
say.
Right.
Anyway, I didn't want to bother Mr. Ingo about it, so I tried to cut up a new rail by myself to patch it up.
Well, if you wanted a rail, I could always help.
Vex!
But then the saw slipped and I cut my hand open.
Okay, show me your hand. Hold on. Oh, goddesses, are you okay?
Well, it wasn't that bad. It did bleed quite a lot, though, so I used that cloth to quickly bandage the wound. I was actually going into the ranch house to ask Father to help me with the fence. Ha! A likely story. And impossible to verify in that. The Sheikah force had to use a ferry on the defendant to get her out of her supposed unconsciousness.
Ah!
I do have to give her some credit, though. She is one cunning woman. She knew that would explain a sudden lack of any wound on her hand. Oh, it healed the wound.
Ho ho!
That's actually
That's smart.
that's smart.
That's
Yeah.
very smart. That's a good. That's good writing right there. Holy shit!
That's good. It's a wonder they took years on this.
Why, yes, fairies are wonderful. Just the other day I slapped my hand with the gavel and one took the pain off immediately.
Great. Yeah, they rubbed it. I didn't
How
know
did you
that.
hit your hand with your own gavel?
I have my hand there and just,
I slammed my penis in the car door.
I used
That one makes more sense!
I used a ferry for that too.
From a penis or from a car door?
Well, considering the car door can't feel.
Wait, go, no! I don't know what he said. History button.
Great. Glad to know they're used for such important things. But dang it, too bad there's no way to tell whose blood is on the cloth.
Also, the Trifor used for like a break.
Yeah.
I do believe this matter has been settled. I'm ready to call my next witness. I was gonna say defendant.
You get out of here, boy. Bring in the next one. I'm bored of you.
Malin is the defendant. That's their offense attorney.
Imagine Von Karma did that. I'm bored with you, Mr. Wrong. Get out.
I mean, he did electrocute him. You served your purpose, Sheikah. Be gone!
Fine. But you had best treat Her Highness with respect, or I'll see to it that you spend the night in the dungeons.
This is actually Tyrion Cuthbert. Do not presume to threaten me with a good time.
Do not presume.
No, it better be kinky.
Oh, a night of darkness and solitude would be nothing but comfort for
Oh
me.
my god. Is that so? And perhaps we should fill the dungeons with lit candles for the occasion. They're glaring daggers at each other. This doesn't
I
end
think they're
soon.
flirting.
We're all in trouble. Not
I guess
again!
free logic, they're flirting.
God damn it!
Order, order! I'm sure we'll treat the princess with the utmost respect. You may step down, detective.
This case has already made me weary with all the pointless jabber. The time is ripe to deal the final blow. I call her I call her Highness Princess Zelda of Hyrule to the stand. I drink all my water.
Oh no.
This is like a weird like mismatch of design.
Of assets, yeah.
But it's like not quite. Yeah, she looks
not
like
bad.
Yeah, it looks great. It's more. It looks better than any of the Zelda's game.
Here's. Come on. I know you want to.
I have Fuga playing.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Okay, whatever. I'll do it. Is something the matter? I guess I'll just use the Malin voice because she sees Southern Man. Why
Yes,
is
this
everyone
Malin's now
quiet all of a sudden?
Not a heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, Your Highness. I believe we're all just a bit uncertain on how to proceed.
Yeah, she's at like the Link Between Worlds / like the Smash Zelda, I think.
It's quite the honor to have such an esteemed guest in these halls.
Ah!
Fuck that!
Ah, humbug!
In the face of the law, the princess is no different from a peasant. Name and occupation, now!
Oh god. The prosecution will behave. I will not have any derogatory statements directed at the princess.
Derogatory? I haven't said any slurs yet. Simply not to waste any more time. We must employ proper procedure.
Says the man who didn't want proper procedure. Oh man.
It is all right, Detective. I believe the prosecution does have a point.
Yeah, his nose.
In the eyes of the law, we are all equal.
Seeing a lot of points everywhere.
On this stand, I am just another witness. I should not be getting any special treatment. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. Very admirable, Your Highness. We can all rest knowing that Hyrule is destined to have such a wise monarch in the future.
Until I steal your
Yes,
wisdom.
indeed.
And your courage.
I eagerly await the day when our next ruler takes the throne and reshapes the kingdom in their image.
What are you doing there, buddy?
You flatter me, prosecutor.
Imp is gone. Said bye-bye.
Now then, I believe I was asked for my name and occupation. I am Zelda, current princess of Hyrule and heir apparent to the throne.
So what you're saying is you're jobless.
Yes, I was
Yes.
about to say, and neat.
Marvelous, Your Highness. Before we begin, I would just like to know, why were you at the Lon Lon Ranch to witness this terrible incident?
Hold on. 14!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Heir apparent to the royal throne, a witness to the
The
murder.
hair is weird. The hair looks weird on the drawing.
This looks like the How to Draw
It's an
Anime
edit.
book.
Yeah, it
It's-
does
it's a-
actually.
It does, kind of.
I'll just want my copy.
Yeah. It's too
He's-
bright.
no.
I don't know.
Too big. Everything's too big.
It's simple, really. Lon Ranch is Hyrule Castletown's biggest food supplier. Not only that, but the ranch also equips Hyrule's Royal Guard with the finest of horses. Every year, the royal family makes a visit as a gesture of goodwill and to ensure the quality of...
Well, I didn't know your horses were used by the Royal Guard.
Are they the
Royal
official
Guard.
wire?
Yep. We work hard every year to make sure they're in the best possible condition. Father loved to boast about it to the other ranch owners.
Knowing Talon, I'm sure he did.
How unfortunate that the ranch may no longer meet the Crown's high standards under new management.
God.
The royal family has a backup, I trust. You're looking for one.
No?
Actually, those standards are quite high.
Yes, yes, of course. Now then, please describe what you saw on the day of the incident.
Very well. Here I go.
The scene behind the door.
I arrived at Lon Lon Ranch a little after 8 a.m. accompanied by my loyal guards. I remember being surprised by how quiet everything was. There was nobody there to welcome us. I could sense that something was wrong. I opened the door to the ranch house and went in. The room was mostly empty. There was a table with some kind of crystal bottle on top of it.
Crystal bottle. Crystal head vodka.
But in front of the table, a terrifying scene was unveiling. The defendant hacked at the ranch owner's chest with the saw she was holding.
Hold on, Zelda,
Whoa.
you didn't see all that. What the hell?
Implication, she killed in front of me. I was overcome with fear and I screamed. I will never forget what I saw that day. I heard that Talon and his daughter were incredibly kind. I cannot believe she would commit such horrible violence.
Horrible violence.
Ah. What?
Oh my, you saw the very moment the victim was killed.
He does not look happy.
There you go! Decisive testimony.
Please don't ask about it.
As if there's no need to doubt the princess' statement, I call for the judge to make a ruling right away.
No? Hey, now, hold on. I didn't get to cross-examine the witness yet.
Objection! You haven't fooled because there is no need. Did you not hear one word of what I said?
Didn't you just say we should follow all the procedures and treat the princess like any other witness? This is the defense's right.
You complete.
I believe the defense has a point. They do have every right to perform a cross-examination no matter how it's testified. Who is testifying?
I was quite looking forward to this part myself.
Yeah, she's 14.
I've only ever read about court proceedings in the Royal Library.
That being said, I will not tolerate any reckless accusations towards a princess. Is that clear?
The princess is the one who killed him.
Naturally, Your Honor. How am I going to cross-examine the princess? This isn't going to end well.
How about a kiss for good luck? You've got to be kidding. What's coming into the prosecutor? That seems like a rather intense outburst.
Well, I do have a guess.
Oh?
Because of the princess's status, it's impossible that Dragmire didn't have an opportunity to discuss her testimony with her.
To tamper with the testimony.
That might mean that this testimony is a surprise even to him. This could be my chance.
Before we begin, there's just one thing that caught my attention. I believe the princess mentioned seeing some kind of glass bottle at the crime scene. Yes, crystal head vodka. No preservatives, no chlorine.
Dan Aykroyd, we told you, get out of the courtroom!
That's not.
This, I
It's
presume.
red? There's red?
That's not my bottle. That's not. You can see all the glycol in it.
Heterosexual, bisexual, trisexual. When you list off the different sexualities. And
Polyamorous.
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. classic film. Why, yes, that's exactly it.
What is that?
Oh, this is the bottle of perfume that my father intended to give to Her Highness when she arrived. He quickly rode it out to town to get it at the last moment. We didn't know that the princess was coming instead of the king until only about 2 days before the visit. I wonder how an investigation would be in this. That sounds so hard to figure out. But, like, it would have been so cool. Oh, how thoughtful. He really did not need to bother him. As fascinating as all of this is, the prosecution doesn't believe it's relevant to the case.
Well, hold on
You're an
there,
idiot.
buddy. It's good to have a full picture of the crime scene. The defense requests the bottle be accepted into evidence.
Ah! Desperate to latch onto every little thing, are you?
Well, yeah, because I ain't got nothing here.
Whatever. You can add it to the evidence if it'll make you happy.
Thanks, Dad.
No skin off my teeth.
Your teeth?
You don't have any on your teeth.
Yet.
Yet.
In that case, the court accepts this bottle into evidence.
Ooh, it's pretty.
It's pretty.
Ranch's gift for the princess, bought just before the crime, found at the crime.
Is Talon not actually dead? They just didn't check his pulse.
They just assumed.
I think they checked. I assume, because the Impub made it very clear that they checked a lot. It would be really stupid.
To be fair, they didn't realize that in Ocarina of Time that he was sleeping right outside the castle wall.
Well, you know, it's
Yeah, they don't
Ocarina of
check
Time.
there.
No. I like that. These guards were with Her Highness. Why were they not called as witnesses?
We did question the gods, naturally. Apparently, they didn't get to see anything relevant. I was the only one to enter the crime scene.
That's
After seeing
convenient.
what was inside, I stood guard and insisted that no one be allowed inside until the Sheikah force arrived.
That's very convenient.
I have read that preserving the scene is vital. Quite correct.
I'm sure the guards were absolutely thrilled with this order.
Please proceed.
Just going all in on the Zelda did it. Have you conducted these royal visitations in the past, Your Highness?
I mean, it might be a Dahlia situation. No, this was my first one. Up until last year, my father was always the one to visit Lon Lon Ranch. However, he decided I had to start preparing for all the royal duties that await me, and so I was to do it this time. I'm never listening to Dad ever again. He will doubtlessly perform admirably as ruler when the time comes.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. What happened when you got to the ranch house? And? What then?
Stop interrupting and let her get to the point!
Defense! I believe I was clear about not badgering the witness.
Trying
That's
to
all
end the
exists in
call.
Hyrule.
Yeah, but I don't see a health bar, and I don't see any of the exclamation marks, so
Good.
fuck you.
Fuck
I
you.
don't need those.
I can press as freely as I want. Not press the statements as freely as I want.
I do want to see what objecting to the wrong statement.
Yeah.
I want to.
Paid attention
Yeah.
to something like that after seeing a murder princess? Murder princess?
Murder
Well, I
princess? Yeah.
spent a rather long time in there waiting for the Sheikah force to arrive. Plus, that bottle was quite beautiful. It just stood out.
Hey, ya! You were there at the exact time of the murder, Your Highness.
That is correct. That's impossible. You're lying.
The defendant will curb her outburst. You're addressing royalty.
He was so offended. This is really bad. What now?
Accused son of a crime is an option!
You did it!
J'accuse! Well, if they're there alone, how can we know you didn't? You didn't do it.
Accusing the princess. Pathetic. The defense was truly grasping at straws. You fool! You think a child could overpower a grown adult?
Sure.
One who does hard
Yeah, he
manual
sleeps
labor
all the time.
Hey! Besides, why would the princess even want to take the life of a measly ranch owner?
I don't know, because the perfume bottle. Fuck it, I don't know.
She was getting that for free. And not just any ranch owner, one that the crowd had a most successful business relationship with. Man, they're really cracking down on the player. Idiotic, simply idiotic.
Well, maybe the crown wanted the ranch for themselves.
Has the defense lost their mind? Cease this line of questioning immediately!
Perhaps a penalty would disabuse the defense
Oh, no.
from further
Oh, no.
unsubstantiated
Oh, no.
accusations.
No! Ah!
No, it's fine,
No, then perhaps the defense wants to bid farewell to the head. I hear the traitors are dealt with swiftly these days.
I extend my most sincere apologies. I don't know what came over me.
Nonetheless, I believe a penalty is still very much warranted. Ow!
Damn.
Oh, that's a stupid thing to say. It's definitely something
is
off
health.
her statement, though. Should I ask? Do it again.
No.
Are you sure there wasn't anyone else at the ranch, Your Highness?
Huh. No, the place looked empty. I don't know why I didn't comment on the accusation. I kind of just let you watch
I
that.
just watched that whole entire thing happen.
Although I did later see a worker pull up with a loaded wagon when a courier asked about, came asking about milk shipments.
Yeah, that's Talon's milk.
He caused a little bit of a scene when the Sheikah force started expecting it.
Still weird.
The worker must have been somewhere else on the ranch, I suppose. The ranch is pretty large. Said worker was inside a building on the other side. It's quite understandable she wouldn't have seen him until later.
Drat, this really doesn't give me a whole lot to work with.
Oh,
I know we're tempted, but
Victim and the defendant.
the ranch owner was in front of a little table that was directly across from the entrance door. The defendant was right in front of him and quickly fainted after her attack.
What?
A large pool of blood started forming where the victim was.
What?
I had a rather good view of the whole scene.
Right.
It is as unfortunate as it is fortunate that you could see the whole thing in such detail. Now, please continue.
Should I ask something else?
Well,
option 2, accuse her of the crime.
Are you sure you got a good look then, Your Highness? You didn't look away in a panic.
The princess was very brave to take control of the situation the way she did. There was no need to doubt what she saw.
Ah, yes. I suppose what she did was admirable.
Only we had arrived earlier. Your Highness, don't blame yourself for this. If you'd arrived earlier, you could have been the one that got attacked. Ha! So you would have lashed out at anyone trying to stop you, huh?
God damn it.
He's despicable.
Yeah, he is. That's not what she meant, and you know it. Princess, please go on. Trust your heart, Your Highness. You know Malin didn't do this.
What nonsense? Her heart? What does her organs have to do with anything? Oh, of course! Evidence and testimony damned, just because we feel the defendant must be innocent.
Oh, well.
Is Ori better than Nayuta?
He is the judge!
If you're sure, then I declare today's verdict.
Have you gone senile, old man? It was a joke, much like the arguments the defense has been presenting. He's so good.
My accusing Zelda wasn't a joke, though.
I can't believe the princess would lie about this.
Yeah, it really is shocking.
Oh, Sugar, you don't believe her, right? Even if she is the princess, that don't mean nothing. I didn't do it.
To trust authority or your best friend, I'll need something very concrete to disprove what the princess is saying.
Oh, it even shows a check mark if you pressed it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Does the main game do that? I don't remember.
Later on, they do?
It's been a while. Okay, like, the thing about her statement was hacking.
Hacked.
Yeah, like, was she not found in a different state?
Clean of blood.
What does the statement say? A terrifying scene was had.
And then what's the next statement that she has?
Yeah, does she say what hand she's holding in?
Oh.
Never forgot.
No.
We need her to say that Malin passed out. Okay. And couldn't have time to, like, wipe it off or something. Is what I'm thinking.
If she was hacking it, why? Like, do we mention the napkin that she was also holding? Because, like, why wasn't that mentioned? Maybe.
Maybe. It's holding it. Nope. Yeah, that's true. Malin probably couldn't wipe off the blade while the princess was watching. But it's not entirely out of the question. Something much more damning in this testimony. Shouldn't play all my cards this early. What?
Oh, really? They
Okay.
just stop you. That's actually kind of neat.
Look, I know that this is hard, guys, but don't be a dumbass.
Earlier.
I guess we just do the bottle?
A crystal bottle? Try the bottle, yeah.
No.
Okay, I think the last one was saying that something else in that testimony and something.
Probably.
Bah! The only thing that's clear is your incompetence.
Maybe autopsy report?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Because time of death?
Yeah, she probably should have died earlier.
Yep.
There you go.
Your Honor, Your Highness, I believe I found something that doesn't quite match up with the facts.
How dare you question the princess? That is...
You will let the defense speak, prosecutor.
I think I see why you so desperately wanted to prevent this cross-examination now. Your Highness, you stated that you arrived at the ranch shortly after 8 a.m.
Yes, the visit was scheduled for 8:30 exactly, but we were quite a bit early.
I see. That makes something you mentioned quite impossible. As stated by the autopsy report, the victim definitely died before 8 a.m. Eh? You couldn't have seen the defendant attack the ranch owner when you arrived, because the victim was already dead.
Order!
Yeah, you really caught her in the lie.
Your Highness, what is the meaning of this? While I wholeheartedly serve the crown, I will nonetheless not tolerate lies in my court.
did not see the exact moment it happened. Just only thought I did.
Yep. Princess, this is a matter of life and death.
I definitely saw the defendant there, though, along with the body. There's no one else who could have done it. Well, remember all of the other details correctly. I'm just listening to the song. Let the bodies hit the floor. Pool of blood, you have to believe me!
Perhaps it'll be best if Her Highness revises her testimony.
That's not good. There's still not enough doubt to overturn this testimony. I'd find something else, or this case will be over. Secondary witness testimony. What I actually saw.
I'm sorry for embellishing the truth a little bit. I did not see the actual moment of the attack. But it had to have happened shortly before I went into the ranch house. Miss Malin and her father were the only ones at the scene of the crime, so she must be the culprit.
Oh.
I see. You only saw the aftermath of the scene, not the actual crime being committed. Very well. Hopefully there are no issues in your testimony this time. Defense, it's time for your cross-examination.
Naturally, Your Honor. Dragmeyer still looks pretty angry. I bet he didn't expect such a blatant contradiction to pop up. If I could just find another one like that, the princess's testimony would become completely untrustworthy in the eyes of the judge.
Are you sorry? Oh, no up! We press every statement.
Again.
Here's already.
Why did you do that, Your Highness? There's a life on the line here.
I really am sorry. I suppose I got a bit too excited about being a witness in an actual murder trial.
Really now. Most people hate testifying.
True!
Yeah, well, the life of a princess is rather boring, you know. It's quite the break from the routine for me.
Should I just get a hobby then? In that case, it can't be conclusively proven that the defendant did it.
Objection! Defense, did you really exhaust your singular brain cell on the last contradiction found?
Oh, I did that ages ago.
There's a death mountain's worth of evidence. It's a big mountain. Just because no one actually saw the actual moment of the doesn't mean that anyone else could have done it.
If a man dies in a fucking room and there's no one around to see it, did he die? I think you're making a Death Mountain out of Death Molehill. That would be a very Phoenix thing to say.
Yeah.
How can you be so sure of that, Princess?
Well, when I entered the ranch house, the victim still had the murder weapon embedded into his body.
Why is it?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
What?
That was a good whiplash snap.
It's obvious what that means, is it not? The killer did not even have enough time to hide the murder. Yes, I might have not seen the murder firsthand, but I must have been very close in doing so.
Oh my! This seems like a very important detail. I think it would be advisable for Her Highness to amend her testimony.
Certainly, Your Honor.
Interesting. Dragmeyer certainly doesn't look very happy about his development, does he? Thinking about it, I just know why. Still stuck into the victim's body, after all.
Press it just to be safe.
Yeah. That doesn't necessarily mean that my client was the one to do it, though. What if someone else snuck in before Malin and the princess arrived?
suppose.
Ah!
Lon Lon Ranch is surrounded by high walls, and the only way to get in is through a self-locking gate.
Except that Poda can jump over it.
Not very many people have a key to the gate, just the personnel and the crowd.
Well, someone could have forced their way in.
Bah! If you wish to propose such a possibility, you must substantiate it with evidence.
Oh no.
No.
Do I?
Not at the moment.
Probably not, no. Don't have anything of the sort. Must be another angle I can attack this from.
Very well, witness. Since the defense has wisely chosen to stay silent, please continue your testimony.
Silence.
Silence!
Silence, you
That's part of that
snitch!
game.
Well, I mean, it's gotta be the Saul, right?
I mean, wait, do we have a picture of the crime? No.
No.
That's the photograph she gave us. It's gotta be the Saul.
Found in the hands, yeah. Wait, what, press of the last statement, I guess? Just to fun.
I guess we could. Sure, Malin was the only person there, other than the victim? From what I recall, there's an upstairs room at the ranch house. What if someone is hiding in there?
Objection! Don't be stupid, defense. If someone was hiding up there, the Sheikah would have found them.
Well, no.
It was the chickens. The chickens!
I stood guard at the door the entire time. Could have left.
What if they jumped out the window?
Don't be ridiculous. Those windows are very high up.
Yeah, well...
If they held a cuckoo...
Hover boots!
Actually, those
She's also
windows
right.
can't even open. They'd have to be break open to leave.
Right. Well, this is a little more plausible than the last testament she gave.
Yes, I suppose it matches the detective's account, don't it?
Still, I feel like something here sticks out like a sore thumb.
The low. Yes,
I believe I found another reason to doubt the witness's words.
Ugh.
Seems the prosecution sees what I'm getting at here. There was a bloody cloth discovered at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has argued before that it was used to wipe the saw clean. The princess saw lodged into Talon's body, and the crime scene was left intact. Then it couldn't have been wiped. Well, Prosecutor Dragmeyer, care to explain?
Ah,
This is most perplexing. Your Highness, are you sure that's what you saw? You saw the saw and the saw.
Knock on!
I...
Talk on these nuts!
I've
Well,
been waiting all
Maybe
year
the
to say
princess-
that!
maybe the princess decided to pull the saw out in a valley to save the victim.
And then wipe the blade clean?
That would be almost like framing the defendant.
Of course I did no such thing.
Zelda did it, I was right! You took a heart away from me, motherfucker!
I made sure this crime scene stayed intact.
Wait a minute.
I guess I must have made up the memory about the saw sticking out of Mr. Talon as well.
Uh,
Ugh. I like the crowd. There's like a Zora, there's a Gordon. You idiotic girl!
I'm in pain. Ah!
Do you even realize what you've done through your bumbling?
wasted our time.
I am sorry. I was just so excited to stand as a witness in court just this once. Whenever I tried to tell my father about anything, he always seemed so disinterested.
Oh god.
Just this once, I wanted to feel listened to. The defendant, it is clear that she did it. I just wanted to play a larger part in her capture.
Oh my god.
Sorry for the trouble I've caused you all.
Rough. That's new.
What? Hello?
It probably had to
Where-
get Wes.
No, not the dog. I thought it was like the
I
dog
heard a
in the
bark,
game.
and I'm like,
I thought it would be like a dog in the game. Can't believe it. That's gonna be edited out. Excuse me.
Oh, buddy.
See, I told you it was a dog.
No, not real.
Yeah,
He
you
just
can
barked
even
and
bark.
left. That was like a comical like bark sound effect.
Your Highness, the court is no place for silly games. As it stands, I'm afraid we'll have to strike your statements from the court record completely.
Yes, I did it! The prosecution lost their key witness.
However, what we did gain was the perfume bottle.
Also, the stream is lagging. I don't know why it's doing that.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
No, please wait. I have more to say. I was wrong about the crime scene, but I still have not testified about what I saw afterwards.
well, yeah, you should have thought about that.
Exactly.
Bye!
Bah! Why would we care about that? It's best that you leave and stop damaging my case with your idiocy. Even if you're not interested in my work, you're interested in evidence I found.
Uh-oh.
What?
Huh?
Evidence?
Worse. While the Sheikah force investigated the ranch house, and I looked around the rest of the
This
ranch on my own.
girl!
Sheikah, did you know about this?
Of course I did.
You did?
Yeah, this is an Ace Attorney game. I'm feeling irritated at a witness twice.
I'll have your head for this.
Order! Order! What is the meaning of this, detective? Why have you withheld this information from the court?
It's quite simple. The princess specifically requested to present her finding on her own.
What? And you agreed to this? This court is not some playground where children decide when evidence should... because they have a crown.
He's being rude about it, but I can't help but agree with Dragmeyer on this one. Also, I don't really buy this story. There's no way Impa would have allowed this. Believe me, I wasn't thrilled with her request either. However, after seeing the evidence in question, I didn't think it would be all that important to the case. So let the princess have her fun.
This is highly, highly irregular. Like me. Oh, I'm not sure how to feel about this, prosecutor.
But naturally, I object to this nonsense. If the defendant thinks it's irrelevant, then this is probably just a waste of... All the evidence points to the defendant. It's still clear she did it, even without a witness at the scene.
I see. Defense?
What do we do?
If we object to presenting the evidence, then Dragmeyer loses his key witness. So whatever the princess presents could be bad for our case too.
that we should agree with the prosecution?
Well, on the other hand, we don't really have much to go on. This could be our only lead left.
Also, we get to defy Ganondorf, which is always fun.
Well, don't keep us waiting. Surely you won't throw all away all you made just thus far.
Oh, I do. I want all the evidence.
Gotta have all the evidence.
We need to make a thorough investigation in the court. The defense requests that the evidence be presented.
What?
While I agree that the situation is irregular, we should still examine all evidence available. It would be silly to dismiss it as irrelevant without even seeing what it is.
I do believe you have a point, defense. However, I must warn you, in order to admit this piece of evidence into the court record,
Princess's statement that she found it must be admitted as testimony, along with everything else she might say. Yes, Your Honor, I'm well aware of that. The defense wishes to give the princess just one more chance.
yeah, just one more thing.
Of all the idiotic, foolish!
Order! Very well, then. Your Highness, please testify once more about the new piece of evidence you found during your own investigation.
Thank you. I will not let you down this time. I promise.
Princess should understand the gravity of the situation at hand now. I just hope this new evidence isn't damaging to our case.
Bad end. But the miracle never come.
The miracle never happened.
Yeah. I wish to express my most heartfelt apologies for my mistakes in the earlier testimony. Oh god, we got the big music. Upon entering the ranch house, I saw the defendant passed out in front of the victim who was bleeding out. I stood guard at the entrance of the ranch house until the Sheikah force arrived. Once the Sheikah started investigating the crime scene, I decided to take a look around the ranch. I was walking near the silo, I noticed a strong odor in the air. I had to stop to see where it was coming from.
Oh my god, another dead body!
Followed the scent and found a burned-out fire nearby, and a small, nearly empty bottle of lamp oil.
Oil?
Rope.
It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough room.
I, of course, took the bottle straight to the head detective.
That's what you
You
said.
drank it, didn't you?
And here it is. Oil
Piss!
bottle I
Look,
found.
it's yellow!
Is something wrong?
Oh no, this might actually be completely irrelevant.
It's not. It never is.
Yes, well,
Of course there is, foolish girl. This has nothing to do with anything. Your great finding is some random fire on the ranch? Please. What's next? Are you going to declare every rake on the premises suspicious?
I know what happened. He stabbed. Ingo stabbed Talon with an icicle and melted it.
Oh, nothing there.
I mean, yeah, which makes it, I guess, the suspicious. That's
Yeah.
probably, yeah. Well,
the prosecution will calm down.
That's rare.
This is bad. Your Honor, despite the fact that this evidence might not seem to add anything at the moment, the defense still asserts its right to a cross-examination. Some straws have been grasped.
Some of them are
Objection.
so farm.
why must you insist on the charade? The princess has merely recounted the crime scene. Head
Your music keeps getting cut out.
you haven't been able to find any contradiction.
Ganondorf's on his Xbox mic.
Yes, sorry, hold on.
I believe there might be a way to tie the princess's new evidence into the case.
Ridiculous!
Regardless of what the prosecution thinks, the defense does have a right to cross-examination. The court admits the oil bottle into evidence. I just really hope this isn't a complete waste of time, defense.
Out of the ranch near a burned out fire is a tiny bit of oil inside.
Okay. For both your own sake and your client's.
Let's get right back into the pressing.
Is this a remix of the...
Objection! There's no need to press the girl on her apology. Yeah, all these are like remixes to fit Ace Attorney, I think. They have a whole
Sorry
playlist.
song.
Yeah. You already wasted the chance to throw out her testimony.
Yes, defense. Please get to the point.
Yikes.
Tough crowd.
Huh. Okay. Is there anything else in the room?
Only the beautiful little crystal bottle I mentioned before. The house is rather barren. Most of our things are on the top floor, since the downstairs room is usually used for ranch business these days.
And the occasional game.
Ah, yes, of course. Dad's famous Cucko game.
The good old days.
Is the defense done reminiscing? There will be plenty of time that when the defendant's behind bars.
I was just trying to distract myself from the fact there's nothing to latch onto here. Did anything happen during that time?
No, not that I can recall. The guards did occasionally protest and asked me to let them take over, but I held my stance.
Yeah.
Huh! While commendable in theory, staying in the same room as a dangerous killer isn't very...
Oh my god.
What if she woke up and slashed out at you?
Sweet, highly up above!
That thought did not occur to me. Ah, of course not, foolish girl. But the guards did stand close by. I would have been safe. Wonderful to see how much faith our princess has.
Royal Guard.
Trickster. Yes, of course I do. In any case...
You didn't just go home?
The royal visitation was supposed to last a lot longer. Father was not expecting us back at the castle until much later.
Well, I mean, you know, I would assume he would be fine. Oh, got murdered? You're just trying to play hooky, girl.
I came to the ranch to examine the horses, so I suppose I could at least do that in the meantime.
How long did it take the Sheikah to arrive at the scene?
Not taking very long to make the trip from Hyrule Castletown to Long Lawn Ranch.
You could see how long we have a delay.
Yeah, we are...
What?
Getting, oh, wait, delay's going. The delay might be gone. I cannot imagine it was more than 20 minutes.
That is pretty fast. Although I imagine the fact that the princess was involved helped speed it up.
Lowpoke, I would have been there in half the time, running backwards.
True!
I suppose it's no surprise, though. Hylian horses are naturally inferior to our fine Gerudo steed.
Ah. Casual racism.
The Gerudo buy horses from the ranch too, you know.
Just don't bother, he's trying to rile you up. What was the smell like? What's that smell? It's blood.
It was awful. A really terrible stench. But surely you don't mean to say you found the worst fish. I'm good. I'm breaking up in it. Don't be ridiculous. The smell was not coming from the horses.
A fire, huh? Fire.
Now, let me remind you, Defense, that there's any number of reasons why a fire could have been there.
Why?
Yeah, melting the murder weapon.
You would still feel the cold grasp of death early in the morn.
What? Princess, how
Early in the
long?
morn.
She was estimate the fire had been out before you found it.
Ah, right. There was still smoke rising out of the ashes. Wait a second.
Hold
That
on.
again. So it must have been put out recently.
So around the time of the crime.
Oh,
So someone prepared the breakfast there. I repeat, this fire is irrelevant.
I think he's realized the same thing I did. Well, who was it? Who could have lit that fire anyway?
It'll have to have been the ranch worker who was putting the milk shipments together at the time. It was almost certainly him. If you really want to ask about his little barbecue, you might just get your wish soon.
Doesn't sound like it was very appetizing. But without anything concrete dependent on him, we'll just be able to brush it off. And the last one.
Yeah.
Right, she allowed you to present it?
Well, I was the one to find it. And since I was going to the trial anyway. Utter ridiculousness.
yes. Please make this the last time you do something like this, Your Highness. Proper procedures exist for a reason.
Yes, I understand.
Defense, I believe that is enough. It doesn't seem like you're getting any closer to finding a connection between this fire and the crime at all.
Oh, I suppose not, Your Honor.
Naturally, I've said this was a waste of time from the beginning.
In that case, this cross-examination is over. Thank you for your time, Your Highness. I assume you have no more revelations to share with us.
Persona. No, I do not. I really thought that the fire would be more important. Huh! Leave my sight!
Enough! Your Highness, if you'd allow me to escort you back to Hyrule Castle.
Very well. Now that the princess's little game is over, we should move this along. The prosecution stance is still the same.
Oh yeah, I was hoping you were going to change.
We
Go into the
maintain that
pig?
the evidence on its own is enough to convict the defendant.
I do believe I am nearly ready to hand down my verdict.
But, Your Honor, there's nothing that definitively shows that Malin committed the crime. This is all circumstantial. There's no way she could kill her own father.
That is an excellent point, Defense. The prosecution has yet to elaborate on the defendant's motive. Patricide is not something a person commits lightly.
I do it all the time. But I did briefly touch the subject during my opening statement. But naturally, the prosecution is fully prepared to elaborate on this.
Oh yeah?
I would like to call in my third witness.
Oh yeah, your second one went so well.
Before calling him in, though, the prosecution requests a brief recess to prepare.
No, denied. I thought you said you were already prepared? Maybe he wants to double check that his new witness won't pull anything weird like the princess did.
Very well, I do believe a break would benefit us all. The court will reconvene after a 15-minute recess. Court is adjourned.
I'm on the jungle gym!